Next quick lesson today is going to be about 3 different types of HIIT workouts. So we've gone over HIIT workouts before, high intensity interval training, and the 3 workouts we're going to go over today are EMOMs, AMRAPs, and Tabata. So I'm going to get my face out of the way here and get going with those. So again, we want to make sure you guys understand these types of workouts because it's a great way to break up a normal lifting routine. We have been doing quite a few HIIT workouts as we've gone through this quarter. So those of you who have actually been doing the workouts, this is going to seem familiar to you. So again, review is that HIIT stands for high intensity interval training. So as we go through, again, like I said before, we are going over EMOMs, AMRAPs, and Tabatas. Okay, because again, you need to know how to switch up your at-home workout routines, and these are 3 really easy strategies that you can use in order to get that done for you. So again, all of these can be done in easily 15 minutes or less, okay, or you can extend it out if you want it to be a little bit longer, but it's completely up to you. So you are probably asking yourself, well, what's the point? I just like to do my own thing. Okay, I like to lift heavy, or I always like just to run. I like to just do yoga, or you just don't like to do anything. But these go so quickly, it's a great way to mix up a normal lifting routine. Because what happens when you get used to doing the same thing over and over again is that your body just gets used to it and it doesn't respond to it anymore. So you need something to kind of shock your system, so to speak, in order to get some benefit out of it. But those of you who just don't like doing anything, this is a really quick and easy way. And one of the best benefits from it is that you get to actually increase your EPOC. So what is the benefit of HIIT workouts? So first of all, it burns a lot of calories while you're doing it because your heart rate gets so high and you get to recover every single time. It has a great long EPOC effect afterwards. And hopefully you remember EPOC. We've done a lot of talk about that. HIIT workouts also involve a lot of muscle mass. It usually is very total body encompassing. So you use a whole bunch of different muscle groups. It also trains your body to adapt and recover very quickly. So when you're using sport, for an example, it helps you adapt to that sport and you recover faster from that sport. So if you have a multi-day tournament, hopefully we get to be playing in tournaments soon. If you get into a multi-day tournament, you're going to be recovering a lot quicker from day to day. You're not going to be so sore the second day. It also creates stress on your muscle tissue. So there's going to actually be an elevated amount of human growth hormone and actually testosterone as well to repair those muscles. And that happens in both males and females. But the great thing about this is it actually helps increase your muscle size and some definition. And there is just going to be a natural tendency for those of you who gain muscle and those of you who don't. So there's a genetic disposition there. If you don't have to worry about getting big and getting swole, or if you do want to get big, okay, this is going to benefit you. And the other thing is that it can be easily measured through our RPE, our talk test, and our heart rate zones that we've talked about in the past as well. And really specifically about RPE and talk test, okay, it's an 8, 9, or 10. And these exercises at a time is going to be about 30 to 60 seconds worth of exercise. And then you know you're recovered when you can maybe say about a sentence in between your exercises. So to quick review, high intensity interval training is HIIT. And the 3 types of workouts we're going to be talking about are HIIT workouts. So again, high intensity interval training, it's going to be high bursts of high intensity exercise. And again, these are going to be all out type exercises. These aren't going to be ones where you're slowly doing some bicep curls or you're just slowly doing some squats and working on form. Okay, we are getting after these. We are going high intensity. We need to have light enough weight on there where we can go as fast as we possibly can. And then we have the less intense periods of recovery. So again, like I talked about, when you're actually working, you should be in that orange or red zone. You should feel an 8, 9, or 10 on the RPE scale, or 1 to a few words on the talk test. So the first type of HIIT workout we're going to talk about is EMOM, and that stands for every minute on the minute. And that seems pretty self-explanatory, but I'm still going to explain in a little bit more detail here. So when we're talking about EMOMs, okay, we are talking about you creating a list of a set number of reps for each exercise. You're going to set a timer from 10 to 15 minutes. It's up to you how long you want that to be. And for that length of time, you're going to complete the number of reps of all your exercises and start on the top of every minute. So you're going to start at 0. You'll start at 1, 2, etc. And then you're going to rest until the next minute starts again. You can pair up 2 exercises like what I have right below here. It says you can do 5 push-ups and 10 squats every minute. So I can go 5 push-ups, 10 squats, rest. And then I go through 5 push-ups, 10 squats again, and I can go through that for that set amount of time. Or you can create a list of 5 exercises, which is what one of your options is going to be for tomorrow. So there's a bunch of room for variety here. So what I have here is that you can create a list and move through it 3 times. That'll take you through 15 minutes. So I have 1 minute or 10 push-ups in that first minute, and then once 1 minute hits, then I go 10 squat jumps. Once 2 minute hits, 15 bench dips. So if you get done in 30 seconds, you have that much more time to rest and relax. The next one in our HIIT training is going to be AMRAPs. AMRAP stands for as many reps as possible or as many rounds as possible. Typically, when I do these with classes and teams, we go as many rounds as possible, and I'll explain that here in a second. Okay, so this is a pretty simple concept. It's you literally against the clock. There's going to be 2 different ways you can do this. You can do as many reps as possible in a given time, okay, or you can go as many reps and rounds as possible in that given time. So the example here, this first one says, set a 3-minute timer, finish as many reps as you can of squats. So you're trying to get as many squats as done as possible in a 3-minute time span. And then the next one, you could do the same thing with shoulder press. You're just trying to go for a total burnout. The third one is maybe alternating lunges. So this is going for as many reps as possible. If we're looking at as many rounds as possible, that's what we have down here. If we can set a 15-minute timer, which is again, this one is going to be the option that you have for tomorrow. Finish as many reps and rounds as you can of full weighted sit-ups, 10 weighted squats, 10 shoulder press, and 10 burpees. So you go through those 4 exercises as many times as you possibly can in that 15 minutes. And again, that's called an AMRAP. The third one we're going to talk about is a Tabata. Those of you who have taken Total Body Fitness, you have done this with Mr. Gates's class, where we are looking at going for 20 seconds on and 10 seconds off. So this one we set a timer for 4 minutes. That's it. And that's each block is going to be for 4 minutes. And you're going to either write out a list of 4 exercises or 8 exercises. It's totally up to you. But what you'll do is you'll go through that list and you're going to work for 20 seconds straight. And again, this is going all out intensity. And then you get to rest for 10, and then you continue to move through the list. So what we have here is 20-second planks, 10-second rest, 20-second bicep curls, 10-second rest, 20-second sit-ups, 20-second squats, V-ups, push-ups, bicycle crunch. So if you notice, this one is based on some upper body stuff, some core, some lower body stuff. So you can make it so it's a total body workout. You can focus it all on upper body, or you can even focus it all on your core. So what you're going to do for tomorrow is you're going to choose one of the 3 workouts I just talked about. So you can pick the EMOM, the AMRAP, or the Tabata. You're going to upload the appropriate worksheet from Schoology into Notability, and you're going to fill out that worksheet. That's what your workout is going to be based on tomorrow. Okay, so that's what you got to make sure you get done today so it's done and you can just start your workout tomorrow. So first, choose your style of workout and download the appropriate worksheet to Notability. Secondly, think about what you want your focus to be. What muscle groups do you want to focus on? If you want to do a total body thing, make sure you incorporate upper and lower body, and also make sure you get some core exercises in there. Use some exercise ideas from what we've done in the past in this class, or you can make up your own workouts. Third, make sure you fill out that worksheet completely with your exercises, okay? And then finally, make sure you turn that into Schoology. And again, you're going to use this sheet from Notability for your workout tomorrow. What you're also going to do today is you are going to do the notes check assessment in Schoology. Okay, it is more than 5 questions, so that was from a previous one. So it is more than 5 questions. It's 10 points, though. It should go really quickly as long as you go through this slideshow and video. All right, everyone have a great week.